Chances Go Crypto Investing, and you can see last night in the middle of the night I woke up and posted an emergency update about a Bitcoin turnaround and an XRP bullish turnaround, and it got a lot of views already, and it's good to see because we did have a nice little turnaround here in the crypto price. And as you can see, I'm starting a new hobby here, is I'm going to collect one item a week of some old random cool stuff. And last week I got this hydraulic pump oiler number 28 series, and it is made in the USA, and you can see this is very old, but it still works, right? All the moving parts still work on it. See that? If I wanted to use this as my little oiler, it would still work. So we're going to start collecting one little creative new thing a week, and we'll continue to update you. And if you would like to purchase any of them to support the channel, you can go right ahead. But I want to have a nice little collection of old, cool, rusty items, right? I think it's pretty cool. So one time a week in the local shops, I'm going to go and buy something. We'll see what I buy this week. Stay tuned for that. But another interesting thing is, if you want to do your education on crypto, it's very important. And I got a couple of good links you can use, right? If we simply go down here, pause that, go into here, you can see we have our Join Jabroni Killers to support the channel, and it just helps support and give me funds to extend the channel and extend our reach. And then we have our eBay account, right? But then on Shop on Amazon, right, you can use my BitGet partner link too to trade this volatility. But you can see Ledger Nano X. Any crypto person out there, you just simply click the link. If you're trading crypto, you don't want your crypto on exchanges. You want to use the best crypto wallet, hard wallet that there is, and that would be the Ledger Nano X, right? You got the Ledger Nano S, which is a little bit older of a model, but a little bit cheaper. And it's the perfect way to keep your crypto safe from hackers and from theft and thievery online that is always happening, no matter how much security an exchange has. And then if you want to get some crypto collectible items, right, you just click that link below there. That just helps support the channel. You can see you got some crypto, you got Bitcoin coins, you got XRP coins, right? You got a whole bunch of crypto shirts, Ripple shirts. If you want to have some memorabilia or collector's items, purchase some of these beautiful, stunning items on here, right? And it helps support the channel and your crypto education. You can buy some crypto books too. We got the page highlighted, the blockchain future, cryptocurrency explained, right? You can see if any of these books could help you understand the cryptocurrency in a simple, easy way to do this. And one of the things we wanted to talk about here is the truth about 1000xing. Can you 1000x? Can you make 1000x returns? Is it still possible in crypto and specifically XRP? And the short answer to that is yes, it's absolutely possible to 1000x your life and to 1000x your portfolio. And you just have to simply know where to buy. The 1000x's are not made up here. They're not made up there, right? It's just not how it works. The 1000x's are made when the volume's dead, right? For an extended period of time, like you can see all back in here, the volume's dead down there. See that? No volume. That's when the 1000x is made. Right there, 1000x is made. Right here, 1000x's are made. And then down here, 1000x's are made, right? And the simple truth and the simple explanation that everyone hides from you, and they try not to let you know how it's very basic. The basic thing is you buy when nobody wants to coin down there, and you ride the pump. There's your 2000x return, right? And in this time, even if you didn't get it in the very bottom on this last pump, say you bought it in the middle of the bottom, you can see we bottomed all the way down here at 12 cents. And then say you bought it right here at 19 cents where we have an underneath target. On that last run, you nearly 1000x'd it, even if you didn't catch the bottom. Even if you caught it after it bounced from its low, a good 70, 80%, you still almost 1000x'd it. That's the key. That's the trick. And that's really the simple truth. A lot of things in life are very, very, very simple, but people make it very, very, very complicated. So that way you will support whatever their cause is, because they make it sound so insurmountable and so sophisticated and so heavily weighted against you that you have to buy their $5,000 course $2,000 course to learn how to 1000x. It's not that hard. It's actually very simple, but it's a very simple process to 1000x, but it's very hard to actually follow through with your game plan when the time comes to make these purchases, and then to hold it, because the truth about it is you don't 1000x overnight. You don't buy the coin today and it 1000x's tomorrow or next week. You have to accumulate at the right areas and then let the market cycle play out. And then in the next bull run, you ride the wave, right? You don't get caught into the day trading of it. The simple truth is you buy when nobody wants it, and then you wait for the move to happen. So the 1000x area is anywhere when you get down to this 18 to 20 cent target in this orange support zone. That is a 1000x area. And if you can get it in this red zone, the max accumulation zone, that could be a possible 2000x scenario. But that's the truth. The price gets into here, you buy. You load up at 14 to 18 cents, and then say the price dips a little bit lower. You don't panic sell in the weeks or the couple of months that it sits down lower than where you thought the bottom was, because this is a 1000x accumulation zone. You simply accumulate more down here, wait, and then when it rockets, you're in it and you ride it to wherever you want to sell it off at, right? That's the simple truth. You have to buy it in the right areas, and then you have to have patience. You have to block out all the noise, and you have to stick to your game plan with your education and have fortitude to understand what's happening if you want to 1000x this. You're not going to day trade 1000x it. It's not going to happen. You're not going to swing trade a 1000x trade. It's just not going to happen. You're going to have to get in at the appropriate time and then sit back and wait. What I preach is, if you're going for the 1000x, or you're going for a big time long term, what is that deleting? A big time long term gain, you buy it at the appropriate time and then you just turn it off. Just like I do with my gold stocks. I check them once a month just to see where they're doing, or after some major price action one way or the other. But that's what you do with XRP, and that's the simple truth that this XRP insider is giving you. If you want a 1000x XRP, your first area to buy it is down here in this orange support zone, the last line of defense to the gold mine, right? Which is the shit house right now because the price is up here. But once the price is down into here, it's a gold mine, and you start your accumulation down here between that 18 and 20 cent target right there that old VINCENZO'S had since the price of XRP was sitting right up in here, making this big double top up there on a symmetrical triangle upper resistance, right? At about $1.50 to $1.66. And then if it gets down into here, this is your 2000x zone where you would max accumulate the XRP, and then you would wait for the big rocket to take off, and you sell into the big rocket, making your 1000x return. Because if one thing we notice is the first blow off top to the second blow off top, we were 40% below, right? So say that happens again, where this blow off top is 40% below. You'd be looking at $1.09 XRP. And even if that is what actually happened, where it's diminishing returns as the market gets more and more XRP out there, say you bought it at the 18 cent level and you wrote it back up to $1.04, that would be a 464% return, right? But say it came down and flirted with all-time lows and you bought it and it only went back up to 104, 890, almost your 1000x return there, right? But that's how you do this. We're going to pay attention to this in the next bull run if there is something that does this, because there's so many more coins, and then it has another big sell-off. But the key to this 1000x return is you got to buy it down in the orange support zone, or like I think we're going to do, I think we're going to get into this red max accumulation zone, and this could be your potential 2000x return, because if you bought it down in here and say you got it at the top quarter part of this gold mine zone at 0.08 cents, and you wrote it all the way back up to the to the $1.04, it's a 1200% return. That's 1000xing. So that's the key to it. That's the simple truth. And it really is just that easy that people try to make complicated to confuse, scare, and fudge you out of the market and into whatever they're trying to sell you. Old Vincenzo just lays it straight out with facts and leaves it free for you all. And you can see what happened last night, why we put that video out, XRP bullish return, is because we had this little local bottom and then a double bottom. But now it's doing kind of that dinosaur pattern. Them dinosaur patterns are bearish. They like to, when the neck phases out, they like to get bearish. But you can see we had that big flush, the great dump. Then we pumped up and then came down and double bottomed on it beautifully. See that? Had a nice double bottom right there. We need to change this too. Yeah, there we go. We had that nice double bottom there. And then we had a nice pump up last night. And with our industry exclusive measuring tool, from the time we made that video, it's up about 5%. But what I would watch for now is the XRP price as it starts to come into here. Can it fight through these moving averages, or does the 200-day reject it and it does something like that? Or do we do a more classic hook-nosed Jew bearish reversal where we come back up and back test this major overhead resistance, that red line at the 37-cent level that's been major support and resistance, right? And then that would force the price back down. In order to get ultimately bullish again, you would have to get back above that 37 cents and hold it to get bullish. As long as you're below it, you're in a bear market little rally. And the underneath support is down between that 30 and 32 cents. And that's a critical zone that we'll watch. That supported you to the left in the chart right there, and all the way back there at between the 13th and 20th. And then between July 1st and July 8th. And then again from the 11th through about the 16th, we got supported down there again. And then the 25th to the 27th, we got supported just above it. And now the 18th to the 22nd, we're trying to get supported of August just on the top side of that. So that's the critical areas you're looking at. And